So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a new volume of mangas. Today we have got the Black Rose Alice. So this is the first volume. I've only got 3 volumes at the moment until I get the rest. I don't know when I'll be getting them. I do plan to get them soon. Anyway, so this is the Black Rose Alice in volume 1. The story and art is by Satonia Mizurishiro. So you can see the art. So this is Dimitri, but I cannot say her name. Her name's like really confusing. Let's have a look if I can find her name again, because I literally cannot pronounce it, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, I went a little bit too far. I cannot find it. Where is it? Hello? I just had it. Where the flippy doodles is it? I think I've got it past it about 1,000 times. Okay, I'm getting close to it. Okay, here. The name's like here. That's the name there. So I'm just gonna call her. It says like Angegasika von Rosenfield. So I'm just gonna say Rosenfield. That's what her name is. I'm just gonna say that because I cannot pronounce her full name. So the front cover is these two, and it's got black roses, red roses, and crown thing. And here's the back. So it says on here, Dmitry Lewandowski is a celebrated tenor in early 19th century Vienna. When he is killed in an accident, a horse kicked him in the head, and he supposedly died. His corpse is colonized with the seed of a vampire master, so he doesn't realise how he survived. And he's thinking, how did I? Until someone come up to him and told him that he's a vampire. At first, Dimitri denies that everything has changed. Like I said, he doesn't think it's true, until he realises that people around him starts dying, and he's forced to accept the ghastly truth. So he goes round. So he's someone who can sing his opera, and he's friends with him. And then the next day they find out loads more people are dying. So you got people committing suicide, some people falling asleep and then they're getting killed by a train, or slipping in the bath and dying from that, or hanging themselves. It's just, I was like, oh god, this is like a lot of things. So I feel like they're dying. He also had a lover who said, I'll do anything for you, and then she pretty much kissed him and then jumped out the window. That was it. Jumped out the window, head splattered on the floor. Lovely. It says, so flash forward to 2008. In Tokyo, Asano Kikukawa, and show you a picture of her. So that's her. But before I do actually continue, so if you remember, so in Vienna in 19th, he goes through the situation where this girl here is in love with him, but he realises that going through the situation, how he's a vampire, everyone is dying because of him, and his friend, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, that's so bad. What is his name? Oh, Theo. So Theodore, so basically, I believe it's a brother. I'm not too sure, a family member. He surprises her with Dimitri singing at her birthday, and when he became a vampire, he ordered Theo to become one of his successors. And then he was punching around people, getting what he wants, and then Dimitri found Theo in a broken mirror, literally with his neck inside it, like blood everywhere, and he had spiders coming out of his mouth to revive him, but then he ended up drinking the blood, and she came in and saw everything, and she was like, what's going on? And he was like, oh, don't worry, you're a thing, there's nothing to worry about, I just want you more, I don't want you, I don't love you, don't like, or anything like this. So she bit him, so he bit her and basically killed her, and he realised what he's done, and I don't want to show you because it's a bit, it's no coloured on it, but it's just a little bit, okay, no too much. And she pretty much, he taken to his friend, one of the other successors, and this had this like this knife thing that looks like a bone, like a sword. It goes down, then wide out. So like a when you barbecue thing, you have the big little horseshoe thing. It looked like that, and he had loads of roses. So what he did was he stabbed her in the chest with this, and all these thorns got to her. And he said that pretty much she will stay the way she is. She will stay young. She'll stay who she is, and that until the next seed, vampire seed comes, she will be reawakened. Then it is come to 2008 when Tokyo, as Nakugatsu showed you, Trouble Love Life. So she's a teacher, and she's basically was dating a student of hers who confessed her love to her, his love to her, and she thought it's to sort of pretend there's nothing to worry about, and she decided to break it off. She jumped into the taxi to go away. He jumped into the taxi with her and found out that this driver was driving a truck and killed the taxi driver, I believe, because it doesn't really say anything about the driver, it just said that thing. And the one, I'm not too sure what his name is, because it doesn't really say. I don't know, it doesn't, I can't remember what his name is. I'm not going to search for it because I'm already searching for people's names already. So pretty much he was on his dying bed, and he was in surgery. She's in her sleep, literally wondering what the hell's going on. Dimitri makes an offer to her, saying that if she comes the next vampire seed, he will save her lover. So she said she would do anything to save him, and literally anything. So that's what she did. She's going to become the vampire seed, and then basically Dimitri walks in to the surgery thing. These bugs fly out his mouth, stops time, like spiders come out, saves this kid, and then that's it. So he goes back to his home, and he's like all tired because what he's just done. And then it goes in through the book where how these two people met, and go for that. And then at the end, this bug comes out of his man, Dimitri, and then opens the girl's mouth, and this Azura is pretty much seeing this girl in full-on bones on a throne near enough, and just sitting there. She's like, this is what I've got to do. And then it says on here, Dimitri appears in her dying dreams with a diabolical proposal. So like I said, become the vampire thing. He will save her lover if she agrees to become the breeding ground for the next generation of vampire seeds. So if I show you, so that's giving the bug to her, and this is what she sees of this person dying. And we go to the last page where she's actually crying in her sleep. So we find out more about if she's going to win in this, but I believe something's going to I think maybe romance will be in this book, I'm not too sure, but I guess we'll find out. So I do apologise for why this actually took a little bit longer than normal, but I guess that's fine. I do apologise for taking so long to try and find the name. I can't pronounce her name, it's just so long. I even forgot the name. I'm just calling it Rose. So much easier. But yes, volume 1 of Black Rose Alice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.